Hey mpenzi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Esther. So guys, I wanted to film this quick video because I'm about to leave, but this video is long overdue. Like two of my subscribers asked me to do a review about my school and I haven't had time, but you know, let's just do this quick. So guys, today I'm going to be reviewing my University of Nicosia. I've been here for like 2 semesters now, so I think I'm in the right place to do a review. Okay guys, University of Nicosia is in the South Cyprus. I mean, for those people who have been asking me about North Cyprus, to be honest, I really don't know anything about North Cyprus. The education system there is very different from here, so I really don't know. The only thing that I know about North Cyprus is that things are cheaper there, and then people who live there can't cross over to the south. Only the people who live in the south can cross over to the north. Other than that, guys, I really don't know. Maybe you guys can research on some of the YouTubers living there. I don't know if they're YouTubers in the north side. I think they are. I mean, you can just do your research, man. Anything about the south side, guys, you can ask me, but north side, I'm not the right person. So let's get into this video, okay?
What you get is what you see, and I bring me.
Okay guys, so the first thing I'm gonna start with is the application process. Okay, so the application process is very easy. You just go to the website of University of Nicosia, and then of course maybe by this time you have decided on the course to do, so you click on apply now. Like the button is just there. Click on apply now, then you'll have to create an account. So when you create an account, you'll be asked to fill out your personal information. Like that's the first stage. I'm looking this way because I have my computer here and I'm looking at the process. Okay, I don't have it at the top of my head. So you fill out your personal information. Your personal information is like, you know, your name, your address, and common questions like if English is your first language and if you have any disability, blah blah blah. Okay, they also ask you about your ethnicity. Okay, so the next stage, they ask you about the program information, like which program are you applying for and when. Is it during spring or is it during fall? Okay, then they also ask you about education and work background. If you're applying for your master, they ask you about, you know, your bachelor, like what did you do. And if you're applying for your bachelor, they'll ask you about your high school, I guess. Yeah, and also your work experience. Have you worked before? Like, you just fill out, it's simple. And then the next stage is the personal statement, like why are you choosing this course. Like, you already know why you're choosing this course, so this should be easy. Okay, and then of course the last section is student declaration. Like, I certify that the information given on this application is complete and accurate, blah 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 blah. You get that? Yeah. Okay guys, so the next stage is you submit relevant documents. For me, I applied for a master program in digital media and communication. So what I submitted were my transcripts for my bachelor degree. I submitted my transcripts. I submitted you know, just the documents that they're asking for, really. Then after submitting relevant documents, you have to wait for them to approve. So I think they check some of the courses you did during your bachelor. I think that's what they do. Then after they have approved your documents, you submit the application fee. The application fee is of course non-refundable, and that is 55 euros. You guys can do the conversion according to the country you're in. So application fee is 55 euros, and that's non-refundable. And one thing I like about the University of Nicosia during the application process, like the communication is so fast. So I didn't really wait for so long until they approved my application and they sent me my acceptance letter. So your acceptance letter usually has program information, the fee structure, and also it tells you the visa process, which is what I'm going to talk about next, the visa process. Now guys, so for the visa process you need documents, and first of all they tell you the deadline when you're supposed to like finish the visa process, which they give you like I think 3 months. I mean, it depends also with the time that you applied. So some of the documents they need is your passport, they need a high school leaving certificate, they need your bachelor degree transcript, that is if you're applying for your master. They also need a police clearance certificate, which has a 6-month validity. They need a bank letter and also bank statement. And the bank letter is 6 months validity, bank statement is 1 month validity, and that bank account should have at least minimum amount of 7,000 euros. Yeah, guys. And then you need a sponsorship letter if your parent is sponsoring you or whoever is sponsoring your fees. And then you need a blood test for HIV, syphilis, hepatitis B and C, 4-month validity. And then you need chest x-ray for tuberculosis, which has a 4-month validity. Like by the time you are submitting these documents, all these stuff should be valid. Okay, and then the next step, when you get all these documents, you need to take them to you need to make copies of the documents, and these documents need to be attested. What do I mean by attested? Like let's say your high school certificate, you need to go back to your high schools for it to get stamped. So for instance, if you studied somewhere far and it's just a lot of work, you know. If you studied somewhere far, you'll have to travel to go get that stamp. Yeah, I'm sorry. So and then these documents, you need to take them to the Ministry of Education in your country. It sucks, like, you know, dealing with these government offices. And then you also need to take your medical documents to the Ministry of Health. You need to take your bank documents to be attested at the public notary. Public notary is just like a lawyer. You just go to a lawyer and get your documents notarized. And then all these documents, you need to take them to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in your country. And then finally, you take your documents to the consulate in your country or the embassy. I know it's a lot. So after you've done all this process, which it involves money, by the way, like you're gonna pay for some shit, you need to be financially prepared. And then after you've done all this, you need to mail all these documents to here, Cyprus. Like you need to post them for the documents to come here, because they're gonna use these documents to facilitate your visa. The school is going to apply for the visa for you, so it's easy. And you also need to submit visa fees. Visa fees is 86 euros. Yeah, after you submitted the visa fees, you need to pay school fees for at least 1 semester, and that is 5,000 euros. At least that's what I paid for my first semester, 5,000 euros. You need to pay for the school fees so that, I don't know, like the migration department can see that you are serious and you're really coming here to study, something like that. I don't know, I think it happens everywhere. Like if you go study abroad, they'll expect you to pay for at least 1 semester or a year. It depends with the school you're going to and their regulations. So that's the visa process. And then the next process is accommodation. So this is actually up to you what you prefer. You can decide to use the school residence, or you can decide to go for an apartment. So this is definitely up to you. But if you have no clue whatsoever, I would suggest that maybe during the first semester you can decide to use the school residence. But you know, here you have to pay for the whole year. So I really don't know. If you don't know anybody here in Cyprus, I would just suggest that maybe you get the school's accommodation for the first year, and then I don't know, if you don't like it, you can always move out, because even getting an apartment, you'll have to sign a contract for 1 year. It's all over Cyprus, so I don't know, you decide. The good thing about living in the school's residence is like it's near the bank, it's near the school, near the mall, it's near the bus stop, so it's very convenient. That's just my personal opinion. But if you prefer getting an apartment, you can also get apartments that are closer to school. And even if you get an apartment that is not so close to school, the buses here are quite affordable. Like if you're a frequent bus user, you can just get the bus card for 20 euros. And of course, if you're a student, you get half price, so 20 euros per month. And yeah. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the teaching system. Well, guys, one thing is for sure, studying here in Cyprus has been so easy for me compared to studying back home in Kenya. Like, the system is just, what can I say? The system is curated to make you comfortable. Does that make sense? I think so. Yeah, because, guys, you would do an assignment, yeah? And you have a deadline, of course. So the professor would be like, the deadline is at this date. But if you feel that that deadline is too soon for you, or if you need more time, just send me an email and we'll see and we'll give you more time. In Kenya, who's gonna do that for you? Who? Like, if you don't meet the deadline, my guy, you're getting a 0. You're getting a 0. But here, the system is so easy. You just need to work hand in hand with your professors. And also, the grading system is quite high, but it's not hard to pass. It's really not hard to pass. I'm gonna put like the grading scale here. You can see C plus is like 77 to 79, C is 73 to 76, C minus is 70 to 72. And I know in Kenya, like a 70 is an A. Like, that's an A, you guys. That's an A. So the grading system here is quite high. But then again, it's not hard to get that high mark. It's really not. You just need to study. Like, that's the only way to pass. You just need to study. And also exams, I don't know about exams because I've never done exams here, so I really don't know. But when I talk to some of my friends, they do some exams are like open book. Like, you go with a textbook in class. Like, how cool is that? You go with a textbook in class. And for me, I only do research papers. I honestly don't have exams. I really don't. We just have assignments, presentations, and research papers. That's all we'd have, to be honest. And that's the best thing that ever happened to me, at least. And the research papers, you write 2,500 words, at least 8 pages. And you choose a topic that you are comfortable with. Like, the professor doesn't tell you, you need to write a research paper about this. No. You just choose a topic and you write the research paper. And the professor is always there to help you, like, write it. If you're having a hard time, you can always book an appointment and talk to your professor, and they're gonna like help you out. I'm telling you guys, there's even one time we were in class and my professor was like, if by now you don't have a topic for your research paper, come to my office and I'm gonna help you out to come up with a topic. Like, seriously, the professor is willing to help you come up with a topic. You guys, like, studying here is so easy. I can't stress that out enough. I can't. And then, of course, school fees, guys. Like I said, the first semester I paid 5,000 euros because it included health insurance and stuff like that. And then this second semester I paid around 4,000 euros with some change. Yeah, I know it's really expensive, but I'm only doing 3 semesters, so it's not that bad. And of course, guys, about the school fees, if you're having a hard time paying school fees, you can always apply for the scholarship. They have scholarships and you can apply for that. And also if your school fees is coming in late, like if your parents are gonna send the school fees late, you can always inform the administration, and they're going to come up with like a timeline when you can pay the school fees. I think they'll help you out in some way. Okay guys, yeah. So guys, I think that's it really. University of Nicosia, so far so good. I don't have any other complaints. And guys, this is just my personal opinion. Some people may not have had a good experience with the school, I really don't know, but for me, like, so far so good. Okay, and I'm telling you guys the truth, my uni is not paying me to to tell you guys all this information. So guys, just apply if you want to apply. Like, all the information is in the school's website, everything. Just apply, okay? And all the best, good luck. So guys, that marks the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys found it helpful. Also, how about you subscribe to my YouTube channel, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and if you have any other questions guys, make sure you comment down below and I'm gonna answer them. Like, I answer all the comments, I reply to all the comments. So guys, I think I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.